Hey guys, I kind of realized that this is probably a complicated diagram to understand, so I figured I'd create a quick video just to give a little bit of context, just I guess in case it's not very intuitive. Just a little background. Back when I was taking Finance 201, for those of you that took it from Brother Brow or Dr. Brow, he showed us this diagram about finding your purpose or understanding your purpose and how that relates to your career development. So I thought it was a really awesome diagram. And I think a lot of people actually thought it was a great way to look at this topic about what is my purpose in life? What is my mission? What should I accomplish? Should I follow my dream? Should I do what I love? Follow my passion, etc. So just a little bit of breakdown. There are four circles here, and the four circles are questions. So the top one is, what do you do well? And then to the right, what do you love to do? What does the world need at the bottom? And then on the left, what will the world pay for? So again, the questions are, what do you do well? What do you love to do? What does the world need? And what will the world pay for? So I think that the top one and the one on the right are specifically to you, right? So most of you guys know what you're good at. The purpose of StrengthsFinder was to help you understand some of your strengths. So what's your talent? How can you develop those talents to become strengths and use those in your work and in your clubs and in your life, basically? And that's a discovery process. If you feel like, oh, I'm not good at anything, well, you're definitely going to have to work on that, because you're not going to convince anyone to to hire you if you're not good at anything, right? So we all have our strengths, talents, and gifts. We need to figure those out. So that's the top one. The one on the right is probably the one that trips up all of us. What do you love to do? What are you passionate about? What are my dreams? And I believe this is for marketing students especially. This is what trips us up the most. I consider studying information systems and accounting. And the accounting people, they know what they want. They're going to study super hard to get into the program. Once they're in the program, they're going to study even harder so that they can get qualifications to get hired into the big four accounting firms. But before they do that, they'd like to get their master's in accountancy so that they can get enough credit hours so they can qualify for the CPA exam. Once they have the CPA exam, they automatically get more money when they get hired from the big four accounting firms. They work there for 5 years and they leave there basically making six figures for the rest of their lives. So like a lot of the accounting people have the exact same plan, essentially, virtually. It's just not true for us marketing people. We're more like, I guess you can say, emotional. We like to be a part of something that's bigger picture, ideas, cool brands, all these things that are fun and interesting, but it doesn't really help us find a job per se. Some of us are in this stuck. When we should be going for work experience that's going to make us more valuable. So like some of the most common things I hear is like, I want to work for Nike, I want to work for Disney World, I want to work as a brand manager over a product. Like all of those are great things, but it's important to realize, is that just what you want to do because you like the idea of it, because it sounds fun, it's what you would love to do, but if right now it's not what the world is willing to pay for you, so on the left, because you don't have the qualifications for those things or the work experience for those things, you'll have to be realistic, I guess. And so I hope this diagram, as you're thinking through it, will help you guys think about those things, because honestly, like, we need to be realistic in our expectations. So that way, if you're like, you discover that what you want to do isn't real, maybe you should start attending some information sessions and recruiting before these people aren't looking for anyone anymore. So kind of went off on a rant. Sorry. You can do 2 times speed here. It's faster, but basically fill this out with a worksheet so that you can understand yourself better. The whole reason I had you guys watch the self-awareness videos is because I know most of us just don't understand what we want or what we should do. So fill it out as best as you can. I'll break it down in a little bit, but I did want to break out some of these areas here. So what the world is willing to pay for and what you do well is a career, a vocation, a charity, and passion. I think we should lean more towards this left side because as undergraduates, we don't have the time and the flexibility to be doing charity right now, where we need to make money, like raise families. So fill this all out, but remember you're probably going to be more on this side of things. But if you do enough research and understand yourself enough, you could potentially find a job that is going to make you feel like you're right at home with your full purpose. So yeah, I'll go ahead and go to the worksheet now and explain that briefly. And then I'm going to make this a discussion just in case you have questions. That's not going to be required. So there's a worksheet. Here what you'll actually do is you'll download it. So you'll click here and it downloads the file. Go ahead and open and save it later. Okay. All right, so what you do is you scroll down here. What do you do well? For example, I have some sales experience, so I could say I have experience in inside sales and creating a sales funnel, for example, right? Like I'm just good at a lot of sales related things. You can create this multiple bullet point. You can list down your skills, whatever. This isn't a strict format. Like this is meant to help you. Like I hope you guys don't feel like you have to fill it out just to finish it. Like this is going to help you with your career plan. This is the beginning of it. So I hope that you fill it out with a genuine intention. Anyways, what is we're willing to pay for? So you can think of this in the context of marketing or business in general, but like what jobs is the world willing to pay for? Like just brainstorming, they're willing to pay for a lot of STEM jobs, business jobs, medicine, blah, blah, blah. Now, I wouldn't recommend writing this down because it's obvious. But like what I would write here is digital marketing, and then write down the salary. Like what do digital marketing on average make? Marketing analytics, right? So this is what I would like to see from you guys is what is the world willing to pay for and what is that salary? Okay, and then what does the world need? I guess you could say that this is kind of a generic thing, but look that up. Like what does the world need in the sense of business as far as for example, they're always talking about they need more data scientists, they need more programmers, they need more people who have communication skills. Like, I don't know, honestly, but the idea is what's in demand out there. Like, what solutions do we need in society right now that people are willing to pay for? And this is personal. Like, I love skiing, for example. I'm not really like great at it, but like I like skiing, I like reading. I like, honestly, like education and stuff like that. So like, I'm not going to work in education because I don't want to do charity, right? Like I don't want to make 30 grand a year. So I'm not going to do that right now. Anyways, so after you do that, you're going to find the relationships. So here are the relationships. What they have here is a career, vocation, charity, passion. So this is the answer here. So what is your career option? What is your passion? What are your vocational options? And what charity are you going to be involved in? So the blue answers are essentially these ones, which are these ones. Okay, these four corner ones, and this is just description. So hopefully this will help you guys. I know this is probably the hardest part about this whole thing is like, what do you want to do with your life? But don't really know how else to kind of go about this for you guys. Hopefully it helps you. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and upload it here in this assignment.